welcome to episode 63 of the Youth Squad Legends series with Stockport County. Today, already, has been quite a productive day. Fingers crossed we can upload this episode by tonight and get going on this 4-day per episode rhythm. Posh Cutsy, let's go. Hello there, Posh Cutsy here. How are you doing? I'm doing marvellous. Thank you for asking. It's the King's coronation today. Marvellous. But in this household, the Kings are Obby-Jackers. And of course, Alexander Rosenberg. There was a conversation at the end of last season about potentially signing up some really elite youth players. This can be achieved at any point this season at the cost of £10 million. Will we have that money laying around? Probably not. Toodles! So that's it laid out by Posh Cutsy, £10 million per youth player if we are to go down that route. Now for me, honestly, I just want to get Ronnie Valdo. I've realised that I've not got a football shirt on. Give me a second. We do not have a Stockport one, so Guatemala will have to do. Yo, what a kit though. Yeah, so it's stuck in between a rock and a hard place. I want Ronnie Valdo to get more youth talent. We're going to have to spend big money. Will we be able to cough up any sort of funds? What have we got in our finances at the moment? 3 million quid. So it's an additional £7 million to get just the one youth player out the academy. I think Ronnie Valdo might be a bit far-fetched for January, depending on the sales that we can make. I don't know, man. We'll have to find out. Standings, we've got Manchester City and Stockport next up. It's first against second place. We're expecting Manchester City to be an incredibly tough team to break down. However, there has been an issue with previous FIFAs that has made seemingly the most difficult teams the easiest opponents. Foden has grabbed the August Player of the Month award, so clearly they're doing something right there at the Etihad. I think we could potentially shock them, just because of the power and the pace that we have up front. You talk about big debuts, well, this is a massive debut. Coming in for Jang Sung Chan, Ngugwe Batista. I could also put Sanders there. Someone had pointed out in the comments section how good, how crazy Sanders' stats are. Yeah, he's absolutely bonkers. But I really do like him as a centre-back. I have no real reason to stick him up there in midfield. What other changes? Do we go for Cook on the left-hand side? Do we go for consistency or genius? I think I'm going for genius. I think I'm going for Cook, and then get a little bit more sensible on the right-hand side. Juicy John deserves this opportunity. Step out here and face the music. Ellis is up to 86 overall. Right, DK messaged us and said that the kits that we were using still had the championship names and numbers on the back, so we've tried to sort that out as best as we possibly could. The home kit, the away kit, they work perfectly. The alternate, the third shirt, doesn't have the names on the back for whatever reason. I've fixed up as much as I possibly can. Also, it doesn't have a number on the short. What is going on with that third kit? DK is away on holiday at the moment, so I don't really know if he's going to be able to help us, but help. Manchester City, with their incredibly wide centre-back pairing of Mancini and Canate, are going to probably face their toughest game of the season so far. I have a weird feeling about this. Sliders will be changed on the fly, I'm sure, but when do we actually agree and understand to ourselves that we're actually pretty decent in this division? Let me tell you, that stadium expansion, I know I'm going to be biased on this because I'm a Man United fan, is ugly as hell. It's like protruding out the stadium. It's like a lump. Anyway, we move. Foden. Oh, here's Haaland. Woo! First hit there, Manchester City. Within 2 minutes could have taken the lead. There it is, the player debut from free agent to Premier League, Ngugwe Batista. No place to hide today. João Cancelo working it out nicely. Holland was onside. Musiala apparently scores there. Don't really know what the goalkeeper's doing. I've hardly had a touch. That is the quality that we haven't seen in the Premier League so far. Lopez. I mean, he was kind of at full stretch, but he wasn't covering much of the goal. Strange. This game is full of very wacky goalkeeper animations. Pecoraro definitely offside. Loddy's got a yellow card from somewhere. Asensio. I mean, mark the guy up. Here's Haaland. That's a good save. Haaland was offside, but you know what? The goalkeeper didn't know anything about it. I can't lie, the midfield is struggling a little bit. Bustamante, well done, son. Maybe this is Sanders' breakout season. He doesn't have the physical presence of Bustamante, but he might be better suited. Come on. No, it was straight through the middle. Thank you, Lopez. We brought the keeper out a little bit. It is no good. Canate at the back post makes it 2-0. We've conceded a corner kick for the first time in absolutely ages. Kind of refreshing to see the sight of us struggling here because of the possession and the game style that these lads have got. There's always that opportunity to break. Sanders, good lad. Boy, I wish I had a regen like Haaland. Oh my God, here he goes. Haaland against Lopez, lovely save. Crazy melon noises activated. Telemans, Haaland, no! Through ball, Pegararo. Oh, we're getting there, come on. It's only 2-0. It's been a half absolutely dominated by City, but it's only 2-0. Yeah, we've had no shots, understand. Change. Juicy John's not really been into the game. Batista, fair enough. Just got a little bit too much for your Dudas coming in. Centre-back Sanders holding midfield. I don't think it's the game for Soto. Foden doesn't really look like he's offering that much off the left-hand side. So we might as well commit the wing-backs to attack. Yellow card for Erling Haaland. Maybe a bit frustrated that he hasn't scored yet. He'll get chances if we keep on trying to progress the ball so sloppily from defence to midfield. Toland is away! Can you believe it? It's Marcus Toland, it's 2-1!
Welcome to Yuko Ike's Haiku Chronicles with your host, Yuko Ike.
Marcus Toland, the young English playmaker, has boots made of silk. Of all the players to break through, that's what you get. A little counter-attack. Game on. Sanders is giving us a bit more balance. No, you do not. Dada Bustamante with a fantastically timed tackle. Sanders is all over that. Will win it with a giant leap. Pegararo into Toland. Cucaldinho playing centrally. This is Damian Ellis. Can't get through. It's a more cohesive second half. It's up and over. Chased by Damian Ellis. Almost. Haaland has been substituted for the last 5 minutes. We've done well against him. Oh, we've not done so well against Musiala. Just one good pass does it for us. No. Still up. We are so in this, lads. Away you go. It is ugly football, but ugly football that might get us results. It's 3 added minutes. The scenes if we can get an equaliser. Lopez has been phenomenal. Last attack. Here we go. Pegararo can't find Toland, and that's a lot. But you know what? I'm super proud of the lads. It's a loss finally in the Premier League. Pep Guardiola, would you mind trying to find a different job? Maybe like Juventus or something. 19 shots to 2. Oh my goodness. Possibly could have got that done with Jang Sung Chan about. He returns for the game at home against Crystal Palace. But that match has reminded me that Jang Sung Chan really shouldn't be the captain of this side. He's had his little moment as captain, lifting the championship trophy. The rightful captain is the Dada. And that's what we'll see from now on in the series. Worth noting that both strikers in that previous game were completely nullified. So, Johan Miranda, in those situations, just to connect everything together, might be integral to winning them massive games. You see in the harsh sunlight there is a bit of a shadow problem. Not too bad though. Marcus Toland wants to get another one. Okay, I think this is kind of doable. Andre Belbel with a chip in. I mean, no one's really marking Damian Ellis. What do you really expect? That kind of space was simply not given to us against the top team. 3 goals in 5 matches for our number 10. Shout out to this lad who tried to make a chant for Damian Ellis, but he thought that his first name was Nathan. Bit of an oversight there, lad, but I appreciate the work nonetheless. Pegararo is wide open. What a ball! Soto almost found the perfect cross. Creator has been set on his way. Damian Ellis is pleading for the ball. Oh, it's brilliant by Stockport. You didn't expect that last pass. Socrates Alves, philosophize me. Whoa! They're making a substitution already? That is a surprise. Has there been some kind of injury? It's the first goal in the Premier League for Socrates Alves. See, I thought they'd just signed Octavio and brought him into this game. Great defending by Dada. In fact, they've got a player called Ottavio without the C. I'm a bit disappointed, I'm not going to lie. Sanders steps in. Pegoraro, who's been a bit quiet today. Oh, he's not quiet anymore! 3-0. So come on, Pegoraro. Stockport Italiano. We go wild, wild, wild. I was up late last night, but you know what? For once, it wasn't self-inflicted. Because as I was laying in bed, my little toe... that might be a foul. My little toe got caught up on the fleece, and it ripped a part of my toenail off. Well, kind of off. It was hanging off, and I spent like an hour wincing trying to remove it from my foot. It's not great. There's a clean sheet raring to go here. I want your Ray Lopez on that golden glove, baby. Bring the keeper out a little bit. Oh, that's a penalty. They've scored anyway. Yeah, I definitely jinxed that, didn't I? 3-1. They're not gonna win. You're celebrating and you're losing. Calm down, Adley. What has been super overpowered this year, and I've tried to leave them out of youth squad legends because, let's be honest, you don't see them that often in real life, but Trivela shots outside of the foot might be worth doing one today. Once every now and then. It doesn't hurt, does it? I don't know what strong foot Pegoraro is. Socrates Alva. Oh, it's not the right trick. It's madness, but also not exactly what we were looking for. They just really haven't cared about this game at all this season. They must have realised very early on into development that outside of the foot shots are super overpowered, and they've not really done much about it. The keepers, they don't react properly against them, and it's all a bit silly. Fantastic win for Stockport. Let's have a round of applause. Just way more clinical. 13 shots to Crystal Palace's 8, 3-1 scoreline, getting the job done. Love to see it. We have recalled Rafa Reina from loan. He's gone up to showing great potential, so his potential is at least 80. I've not checked it, but that is an increase. Big thumbs up there. Rafa Reina, he's on his way. He'll get the game here. We're at home against Liverpool in the Carabao Cup. We'll see many of the faces that we haven't yet. Big game for them. If we can get a positive result with the players out on this field, it'll be a real eye-opener to the depth of this squad. I really want Joshua Poli to do well on that left-hand side. I do feel like he might be a future star ready to step up into the limelight with 91 pace. Pretty crazy. We're having Nantega in the net. Players are not sharp for this at all. We're probably going to lose pretty heavily. But hey, you know what? Liverpool might have brought in some players that are like 60 overall and need game time themselves. Straight to Poli. Let's see what he's got. Guy van der Laan with his first touch. Reina sets it up. Speed! Come on then, mate. Oh! Joshua Poli! Get it in! Raul! From the tight angle! We've scored! Raul! Whatever his name is. I can't say his name, and I know that's silly. I just always default to the Spanish club. Raul! To swing it into the box. Sanders is there! Could have been two! Lots of space for Ngugwe Batista. This must be heaven in comparison to the City game. Off he goes! Joshua Poli! That's why I've kept the lad around, swinging it out there. Beautiful pass, and Joshua Poli's off again with his skills and his shot. This is a magnificent performance. Fair enough, Liverpool right now playing like a League One club, but even so, this guy might be the real deal. Guy van der Laan just shifts it. This is Gareth Bale against Inter Milan. This is Callum O'Flannery every time he got the ball. This is 3-0 Stockport as Rael gets his second of the match. Liverpool need these substitutions really quick. What is going on? You're just giving him the freedom of the right-hand side or left-hand side. Joshua Bowley, take all the back pages, sunshine. An outstanding performance. Sanders sits someone on the backside. Guy van der Laan has been really solid. The right-back just doesn't know where to position himself. And Tege's made a save. And Bowley's going in. Why are you not defending this? Just because Trent Alexander-Arnold kind of gets away with it sometimes doesn't mean that every right back that Liverpool has on the field can get away with it. 4-1, no clean sheet, pretty poor defending from me, to be honest. We haven't even touched Lanray Brook off the right hand side because look at the state of this. Look at the state of this. Joshua Bowley! Oh my days, mate! It's run V2. I have to go backwards. This has been a trouncing. Oh, that being said, what an amazing ball from the midfield. 5-2. Rael out there. Go on, Lanray Brook. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Speed demons. Lanray for 6-2. Oh, mate, these fullbacks are having a nightmare. Bang. Out you go. Sumi up against another Asian player. Hongmin Sun makes it 6-3. That's a nice chip up. Oh, I absolutely knew that they were going to start smashing us up at the end, but it's too late. We have torn Liverpool apart. You're seconds away from getting knocked out. Bowley gets a standing tackle in at the end. I mean, he was magnificent. Get your match ball. Coit Cook and Andre Belbel better believe that there's different competition now. Joshua Bowley has just lit up this entire stadium. Rael was brilliant as well. You know, he can be happy with his performance. I know he's slightly tired, but we've got to try Joshua Bowley now in the Premier League. Leicester City not had a great start. Bottom half of the table with players like Richarlison, De Bruyne, Sabitzer, and Didi. So, I don't know really what's going on there. Maybe the elder legs are tiring. Coit Cook and Andre Belbel might as well just say goodbye. Oh my God. Oh my God, it's a penalty. It is, isn't it? Joshua Bowley wins as a penalty. Yellow card for Abel. And we're going to have Uri Lopez taking the penalty. Yes, we are. Oh, that's a fast circle. Whoa, calm down. Boom. That's not bad. It's in the green.
Squash.
Smash it. Hey! Uri Lopez! Squish, squash, squish. It's melon time, baby! You didn't think I was going to go 80, 90 episodes without getting the goalkeeper on the score sheet. What a keeper. What a penalty taker. Sanders into Bustamante. Maybe there's a pass on there for Damian Ellis. A nod on. Oh, Pecoraro! Beautiful from Stockport. Just got his foot on there before the goalkeeper latched onto the ball. Electrifying stuff. Solid tackle by Toland. Oh, Bowley gets shrugged off. Welcome to the big boys league, mate. Bowley turns the wing back. Off goes Pecoraro to give him some space. Joshua Bowley might have just given Damian Ellis the easiest of goals. And at half-time, we're looking at a 3-0 scoreline. Great movement there by Giuseppe Pecoraro to open it all up. He is getting bodied a little bit, but when Bowley has a tiny, tiny gap like he's about to do right now. Look at the state of that. Look at the state of that. Jang Sung Chan. Creator might get a goal here. Oh! We have just unleashed a monster onto the league. 4-0 Stockport County. At no point did it look like we were losing that match. There's been a couple of comments sprinkled through this episode. One that I want to pick out at the end here. Ethan Roy asks, when I got more dogs. So in total, my family's got 4. My granddad and my grandmother, they have 2. We have 2. Obviously, Noodle you've seen plenty of times on this channel. But we also do have a little Shih Tzu called Rolo. He's more like my mother's dog, essentially. But you know what? I interact with him. I like him, even though I call him a little shit. Whilst I'm recording, he doesn't really have much to do with me, so that's why you haven't seen him. But yeah, we've had him for nearly 2 years now. And you know what? for the most part, is alright. This has been Cutsy. Thank you ever so much for watching this episode of Youth Squad Legends. If you've enjoyed it, then please give the video a like. If you're not subscribed around here yet, then press the red box down below and hit the bell icon for mobile notifications. There will be more investigation on the sliders. But bad news for the AI, they do not defend the wide areas properly, and we have got an incredible tool now in Joshua Poley to expose them to the absolute limit. It's terrifying for everybody in the Premier League that are not called Stockport. Big thanks to everybody on the right-hand side supporting me on Patreon. You can too with the link down in the description box. Big thanks to Daniel and Vincent who pledged yesterday. Yeah, man, let's make that a thing. Any new pledges on Patreon, you get a shout out at the end of the video. You're all absolute legends for watching this series, for continuing to enjoy this series. Don't get me wrong, there might be a couple of disgruntled people in the comment section saying that the Premier League is, at the moment, a little bit too easy, and we'll try and combat that as best as we possibly can, but let me tell you something. Stockport were really, really good today. The best that we have seen them through the 60-odd episodes that we have uploaded so far. See you next time. Bye-bye.